Hey, that's right guys, we're going for 3 days in a row. There's actually stuff going on that I'm interested in, and well, I actually have motivation, so yeah, we're doing a tier list of Lowe's 2025. Not really much else to say, other than let's get to it. First up, we're just gonna go ahead and take out the trash. And yeah, we'll just go on ahead and get those out of there. Thank you very much. And now let's get into the tier list. So let's start off with Emily and Victor. I have not seen any demos of them at all, but going off looks, I'm gonna say C tier, honestly. They look pretty bad, but I've not seen any videos of them yet, so don't really think they're worth putting in a D tier yet, so just have them as a C, just in case, because who knows, they might have some decent animation. Sparky, easy B tier. Well, B tier, looks pretty alright. Not a big fan of these guys, honestly, so, but I mean, it's pretty decent, so put it there. Mickey, not a fan of Disney. Fuck Disney. That's the exact same thing. Balloon Clown, it's techie, it's pretty cool, so I don't really like clowns too much, and I'm not a fan of this guy, but I'll put him in A tier just because of how he is. Seems I forgot some trash to take out. I'm not even gonna mention the names of those hideous fucking things. This wasn't that bad. It's not the best, but it's also not completely horrible, but it's alright. This thing, go easy D. It's literally just has the RGB lights in the eyes. It is literally just Lowe's version of a female counterpart to go with the Home Depot Plague Doctor. And the reason I put this in D already is because the copy they had at the trade show, well, the management meeting, was already broken. So we don't even know its animation besides its eyes. Not nice going, Lowe's. Great job there. This guy, S tier. I like him. He's pretty cool. Am I gonna buy him? Probably not. Do I still think he looks cool? He's alright. The twins, no. Witch, D. It's literally the exact same reskinned Cauldron Witch we've gotten every single year for like the past 20 years now. And honestly, same with Peekaboo Clown. That's why I have him in F tier. We've gotten so many of the exact same prop damn near every single year by now, and it's just overused. Now, I'm giving this a D tier out of spite. The 12-foot vampire, as they call it, because of two things. One, the way he's holding the lantern. I have never seen a single fucking lantern that you hold like that. And secondly, please explain to me why every company is just allergic to calling a vampire that is very obviously modeled off of Nosferatu, allergic to calling it Nosferatu. For one, he's never been a copyrighted name or character. The character has always been public domain because the original movie was literally a bootleg of Dracula. So he never was copyrighted. You could just make it look like Nosferatu, like closer to him, or just keep it how it is and just call it Nosferatu. Just do that, or just make it look like a different vampire. It's honestly just annoying how all these companies do it. Like Victorian Vampire last year, that was very obviously Nosferatu. Had the same trench coat, same head, everything. So they can't even try to say it's not. This guy's pretty cool. He's a skeleton and groundbreaker. He's pretty alright. B tier. Gravedigger, I honestly like it. A tier. Scarecrow, I got some things to gripe before I rate it. Is its animation cool? Yes. Is it being 10 feet tall cool? Honestly, no. It just feels like another example of them making something tall just so you can sell it for more expensive, and it just seems more overdone. So, not a fan of that, really. And honestly, props, when they're just so overly tall, it just becomes boring. It's just over the done. But also another thing I got a gripe about. He's literally just a gemmy version. I think he's gemmy. I could be wrong though. But he's just a gemmy version of the Morris Costumes Scarecrow they made like a year ago. It's just an animated version, so I'm putting it in A tier. But that could change depending on how we find out pricing on stuff. The werewolf, it's pretty fucking generic. It's just a slower version of the werewolf from Big Lots, except white, and it has scoliosis apparently because of how slow it's moving. This, I'm giving this an F. It's literally just like a Wicked Witch of the West bootleg prop. This guy, why his neck so thick? He has got a thicker neck than Markiplier. I'm only putting him in B tier just because people would skin me alive if I put him any lower. And lastly, we got the bell-ringing ghost, Reaper, whatever his name is. S. I like it. I think he's pretty cool. He's something unique. But only gripe I really have about him is that the bell-ringing audio starts way before he even actually starts shaking his hand to ring the bell. Only real complaint I have about it, but yeah, other than that, that's my Lowe's 2025 tier list, so yeah, that's about it. See ya.